Douglas Williams, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Javier Sanoja next up for the Cardinals.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Sack bunt towards third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One down. So up now for Chicago, Douglas Williams. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one. His 54th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Man at first, one away.
Third baseman, Douglas
Williams, a former All-Star, 22 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. The throw in. Save. And now second and third with one gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One out, base is empty. And that one in the air center field. Sanoja settles under it, puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The pitch. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So runner at second, two down. Williams will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. And that's ball one. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs. Here's Garrett Hampson. One strike away. Grounds one to short. Whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game. Williams had a good day at the office, even in defeat. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one.
Douglas Williams, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago. So runner at second, 2 down. Williams, the next to hit. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game. Yeah, well, he's under it to make the catch in center. 1 out, base is full.
There's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
All loaded up here in the last half of the third.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Great effort, but it gets down. One runs in. Another comes in to score. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Williams tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Douglas Williams. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. 1 out, runner at second. And now the DH, Douglas Williams.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And it stays fair. Bush coming home. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Man at first. Now a chance for Lucan Baker. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Williams was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Douglas Williams getting ready. 2 rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the St. Louis Cardinals. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Douglas Williams. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, but I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Now a fly ball to right center. Trammell on the move. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Number 21, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Ivan Herrera. And a foul ball. Herrera, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the. There goes the runner. Line drive, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Just missed.
Two of the game's best rookies matching up right here, and you watch these two all season long, but to see them go head-to-head, so fun. Hopefully we'll be watching this for many years to come.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Yep, that ball went out. Breaking ball misses outside. That's the third. Fair ball. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Can't glove it cleanly.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Aaron Schunk in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Herrera at second. Bregman on at first with 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And it remains 2-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Trammell sizes this one up, and that is that. Second inning set to go, and now it's going to be Dylan Beavers, and that's fouled off. Beavers with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300.
Nope.
I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Snyder sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder.
Number 7, Steven Scott.
Inside.
That's inside.
And it's 1-0. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hampson. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here is Javier Sanoja. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And it's even up. Outside.
1 strike.
To the right side, Bruhan. Slings to first, and that is that. Redbirds down quietly. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the DH, Douglas Williams.
Williams.
Palante back to work. That
That's a
misses. Ball one.
Counts 1-0. Aye! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Smoked to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one hooked foul.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Trammell makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Fritz.
Now the number 2 hitter. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike. And he swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross
No ball,
right there.
2 strikes.
And that
One
one is
ball,
downstairs.
2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2. To the right side, Bruhan tosses to first, and 2 away now. 2 out, space is empty. At the plate, Ivan Herrera. Foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. This one in the air. Bush
I got it. Take it.
drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 1st and 2nd, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Douglas Williams.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Win. And the inning is over. So it's no run. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the first baseman, Les Clements. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Clemens, only 18 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Bregman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that
Ball
misses. 2-0. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
2-1.
Outside. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Schneider puts it away. 2 away now. Aaron Schunk next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run, and that'll do it. So they go. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Beavers gets his lead at first with nobody out. Up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. On to Bush. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Sanoha in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swings through that one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and the count's full. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Tyson Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Dylan Beavers. Merriweather is just 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game. William with a respectable game both at the plate and on the mound.
He took care of business out there on both sides of the ball, Boog. Not a bad effort at all.
Douglas William ready to go in this one. 1 out. Runner at second. William getting ready to hit.
William.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in the play. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 1 out. Base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Williams.
In the air, right field. One down. First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. William with an okay game. Douglas William ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Ortiz at second, Contreras at first, 1 gone. In the air, left field.
Ball.
Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here. Home run number 55 on the year. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
2 outs, base is empty. William, a former All-Star, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. This one in the air, center field. Perkins sizes this one up, corrals it, and that is that. Man at first, nobody out. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. To third, William. Goes to second for one, and two. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Third baseman, number 13.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's out to center field. Perkins on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush. Hyams is just one strike away. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take game one of the series on the road. William with a nice showing despite the loss. Just one. Douglas William ready to go in this one. This breakout. All right, ready to get underway. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
And he lays down a bunt. William to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Base is empty, one away, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Douglas William. William matched a homer in his last game. One out, base is empty.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Cortez back to work. That's towards center. Perkins under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Two outs, base is empty.
Number 13, Douglas Williams.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That'll fire up the dugout. His 56th home run of the season. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So digging in, Douglas Williams. He's already homered here in this one.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. 2 on, 1 out. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one. Now it's the DH, Davis Schneider.
The designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
One strike away. Line drive. makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. William with a valiant job in defeat. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them. Douglas William with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Douglas William getting ready to hit.
Douglas William.
William launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Call pulls it down and there's 2 gone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
William.
Woodruff back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fires over to Hoskins, and a quick out number 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Douglas William. Woodruff back to work. On the ground right side, Duran. Throws to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Swung on, belted. This one looks like trouble. 1 runs in. Cut off, now a throw home. Not entirely safe at the plate. Back even, it's 3-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And the Brewers have captured the National League Central Division title. William had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for them. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Douglas William. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jake Fraley leading things off and takes a strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Spencer Steer in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Steer went deep in his most recent game. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second.
That's a ball.
De La Cruz was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. And that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there.
Ellie on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, 2 away. So up next, Will Benson. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. That one is upstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Douglas Williams. And that is out of play. Williams, a former All-Star, 22 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's a ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolute smash to left. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Stepping in, Matt McClain. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Back to the top of the lineup, Jake Fraley now at the plate. In there at the knees. That's strike one. That one at the knees for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Nope.
That one just misses.
2-2.
McClain over at first with one away. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Out to short. Over to Torres. They don't come much closer than that. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
No ball. 2 strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left field, way back there. Happ ranging back on it. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Throw into third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Runner at third, nobody out. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong in position. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's 4-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
On a line out towards center.
I got it.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He's got it, and the inning is over. Man at first, 1 away.
Designated hitter, Douglas Williams.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Moniak should have this one. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
The left fielder.
Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
1-0.
And ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No, that's a
Close,
ball.
but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. Fastball for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
He can live
2
up in
balls,
the
2
zone
strikes.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
In the dirt, and the count 1-2.
1 and 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Whoa.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit. Strike
Hey, whoa.
1.
0-1.
Right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Steer. William back to work. This one in the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. Squeezes it, and there's one down. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
The shortstop, Ellie.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jamer Candelario getting ready to hit. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second.
He's out.
On to Bush.
He's out.
It's a double play. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Moniak going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one is lifted in the air. Benson sizing this one up. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
The right
So up
fielder,
next, Seiya Suzuki. So the tying run at second. On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. William was good on the mound in this one, though the hitting didn't go as well.
Didn't exactly light him up at the plate, Boog.
Douglas William with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Douglas William. Louder back to work. Pulls that one foul. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Out towards right center field. Moniak on the move. And there's one away. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Now a fly ball to right center. Moniak sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. One out, bases empty.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Base is empty, 1 away. Douglas Williams will hit next. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Gets the call. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
This one popped up. Santillan.
The left fielder, number 8.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now at the plate, Vidal Brujan. The Cubbies down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the first 2 games of this series. Douglas Williams with an incredible season so far, leading the league. First and second, 2 outs. Williams digs in now.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. This one high in the air to left center. Fraley sizing this one up. And that is that.
Number 13, Douglas Williams.
That one ripped.
Get up, ball, get up.
And it's off the wall. The run scores from third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. The tying run at the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bart under it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that is the ball game. Williams with an okay game in the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.